Hey, what's up guys, Double J here. Now before you do this, I hate League of Legends and I love me some Smite. Now before you do that, just bear with me, okay? Smite, not a perfect game. Trust me, not a perfect game. League of Legends, also not a perfect game. But it is much bigger than Smite. Now, what they're doing doesn't mean it's right necessarily, but they're doing it a lot better. Here are 3 things League of Legends does way better than Smite. Number 1, their objectives are balanced correctly. For Smite, there's something called the Gold Fury. This just gives golden XP to your whole team, and a lot of it. And that's great. It's very useful. It's a very important team objective. But let's take a look at League's other objective. League of Legends has a thing called Dragon. Now, there are different types of the Dragon, and they give different buffs to your team depending on which one you get. But these buffs are permanent. They last throughout the whole game. Now, in Smite, at the 30-minute mark, Gold Fury is pretty much useless. If everybody has full build, gold doesn't matter anymore. But WJ, I am bronze 5, and I'll have you know.
Shut up, bitch!
So Gold Fury past about 30-minute mark plus pretty much becomes useless, and then there's no reason to be on the right side of the map unless you're getting towers or Phoenix. But in League, if you're on Dragon side of the map, that's a pretty important objective. You need to be on that side of the map to contest it. And the last objective example is Fire Giant versus their version of Fire Giant, if you're coming from Smite, is called Baron. Now Baron is pretty much the same as Fire Giant. It gives a power buff, but it also buffs minions so they can push harder and have more life damage or whatever. But the thing that League does better here is that it's closed in. That means only one team can really have access to it at a time, or you have to start a team fight right in that area right away. With Smite, it's more open. The idea here is that, oh, there's more room to team fight, you know, that kind of thing.
Look at all this floor space. So much aerobics in here. So many activities.
That's not what happens. What happens is people just fucking look at each other like, see they're on the other side of that there Fire Giant. I couldn't knit. Or I could just look at them for another 5 minutes as we awkwardly dance around this thing and nobody goes in. That'll be more fun. It pretty much just creates a scenario where nobody wants to knit, because if you lose that fight, you pretty much lose the whole game. So everybody plays safe and just doesn't attack anything. And it's just an awkward staring contest on who has the bigger dong. The second thing League of Legends does way better than Smite. Their jungle actually involves farming in the jungle. With Smite, here's how the jungle works. You start in mid, you get a mid wave, you go to a buff, you go back to mid lane, do that wave of creeps, go do another buff, go back to mid lane, do another buff, then you can kind of split off and get the other buffs in the game. But if you only stay in the jungle, there is not enough farm there to sustain yourself. You will get behind if you only farm from the jungle. Obviously, you have to gank and do things like that too. But with League, they have their jungle balanced so well. Literally any character can jungle in that game. Now, some junglers are obviously going to be way better than others, but you can still jungle with everyone. In Smite, good luck jungling with like fucking Bacchus or some shit. Good luck. They have the XP set up so well that you can pretty much efficiently farm and keep up or get ahead with all other lanes by only staying in the jungle. Yes, you still have to gank and do that stuff, but the only time you farm waves is when after you gank for something, and that's nice. I like that.
Nice.
League of Legends realized, hey, jungle is a role that's meant to be played in the jungle, not, hey, let's babysit mid lane for about 8 minutes. Don't worry though, in League of Legends, you still get bitched at for everything. Oh, what's that? Solo laner died by himself? It has to be the jungler's fault. Oh, what's that? We're playing Smite now? Oh, the solo laner can't get his fucking blue buff because he's special? Oh, that's your fault too. Everything's the jungler's fucking fault in every game. The third and final thing, Smite, fuck. The third and final thing League of Legends does better than Smite. The characters in League of Legends all feel unique. Feels like going from one assassin to the next assassin in Smite feels like the same thing. You're doing the same thing. But in League of Legends, all the characters seem to have their own play style. In League, you can have characters with a wide variety of different abilities. It's not just cone damage, jump ability. Wow, I'm playing the same god in a different skin. It's kind of like having here, oh, it's a 6 of spades. On here, look, it's a 6 of hearts. They're still 6s, just slightly different. Have you heard about the magician that was a pedophile?
Here, little Dimmy, pick a card.
What next, mister?
I'll make that card vanish, and then I'll show you where I'm gonna put it.
Another thing on top of that is, I feel like Smite's passives on their characters are just kind of thrown onto them after the characters are already developed, and it's really not an important part of how you play them. With League, it's like you have to build around their passive and their kit more, instead of just, Smite's just like, here's a character, here's the same assassin build you can use on every single one of them and do well. Just build pen and cooldown, you're good. Now, all these things being said, of course, Smite is still developing. League has been there for a while. But it's not helping that we're getting this.
I want to die.
Instead of just polishing the main game modes and making it more fun to play those main game modes, instead of separating our player base into fucking a million places. Peace, word out. Fuck you, Hi-Res. I'm gonna make this pen vanish. Are you ready, guys? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Where'd it go? Where did it go? So I wanted to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know what I should rant about next time. Please leave a comment, leave a jaja, leave a like-a-reno. Hit the sell button down below if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.
My name is Jeff.